book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 6, and it reads, "Let no man deceive you with vain words, for because of these things cometh the wrath of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua upon the children of disobedience." And the point I wanted to make from this scripture is don't let Dayath Bakar, with his vain words in relations to him being King David, deceive you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, just a reminder, filter everything through the scriptures, man. If you can't filter it through the scriptures, then you don't want to put your money on it. You can't put shit Dayath Bakar says about him being King David. You know, we can't put we can't put a dime on anything, a penny on anything that Dayath Bakar says on him being King David, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you can't filter gematria search through the scriptures, you don't want to put your money on it. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't brought out any precepts that proves that he's King David because he can't prove that he's King David. Alright?
Alright, Shalom. This is Howard 1, Ban Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Harakah Kwadash, Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwati, my children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. This lesson is bittersweet. All right, I'll show you why. All right, so you see here, it's this guy named Naharaya Yahawada. That's the guy's video you just saw in the beginning clip. I don't know this dude, but he commented on our page, the Lions Den page, about a month ago when I did a lesson called Dean Clavitz, because this guy called himself King David. So I just, flipped the name around a little bit. Dingbat, Dean Clavitz, man. Into that matria shit, that witchcraft, numerology. See, that's what witchcraft get you, boy, them demons. And target your ass. Got him thinking he King David out here. And he's just a novice. But, now, the point is this. The reason I say it's bittersweet because I don't know this guy, but I like his energy. But he is emotional. Seems like he's emotional or offended easy, like offended, you know what I mean? Like pricked or something, man. So that can lead to a lot of places, emotional. That's like having a child and they're emotional. They're going to turn against you eventually. Like he turned against the elders. See, this is why we need the elders. People like Apostle Tahar. And the sincere elders up under him. We need people like that because that's our the cracking of the whip to keep us focused. So we got gifts, some of us are enchanted with the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, which is a blessing and a gift of prophecy and things. But we need our elders. If it were not so, the Lord wouldn't have made it that way. All right? And that's why this guy needs to humble himself and listen and learn. Yeah, so what? A lot of us came into this truth through Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and were called in through the Spirit, before the elders, before we heard of the elders. And I believe this guy is one of those people. But you have to be guided for situations like this. This is what he did. He commented and he said this. Let's read the first comment. It says, Kun, this is somebody else, Just the King. It says, Kun, I used to watch that guy's videos when I first came into the truth. Didn't know any better. See, that's a sincere person right there. All right? Didn't know any better. I stopped watching him very quick. Why didn't you, Naharaya? What's up, man? I'm not trying to bash you, man, but you can't leave comments like this because you got me feeling like I'm eating some damn sweet potato pie and I ain't even eat shit yet. This shit That one says bittersweet. You know, he said this is what Nahariah said to my video when I was rebuking this guy for calling himself King David. All right, but this is what Nahariah said to me, or to the camp, to me, whoever made the video. He said, "You guys are gonna eat your words. Watch, the proof is coming." I've been waiting. I ain't got my watch on, but shit, I've been waiting. I ain't been sitting around waiting, but it's been in the back of my mind, like, all right, any day now. He said, "You're gonna eat your words." I'll go hit him back. Did I hit him back? I said, I don't know who he talking to right there. He talking to somebody. But I just told him, right, the brother, brother Kanak. I ain't see that till now. And he said, Kanak in this camp, man, second in command, he's sharp. He said, "What words are they?" And my thing is, if I'm gonna eat my words, man, them just taste sweet right now. Pretty sweet, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to calm down a little bit. I was like, shit, this tastes sweet as honey. You guys are gonna eat your words. Watch. Well, I'm eating them. I said he wasn't King David. Others said he wasn't King David. But what did you say, Nahariah? How many people have you possibly led astray that you don't even know? That have trusted you, trusted that brother, that dude. All right. So this should be a warning and a lesson to this guy Nahariah, to not be so offended, to not be vindictive to the elders. You know, because when you pointing one finger out, you got three pointing back at you. You know what I'm saying? So we supposed to guide each other, and he had no right jumping on this page because he's clearly a novice. And you know the scriptures say, man, keep thy foot when you come into the house of the Lord. You can't just jump out the window. I would call them window jumpers, jumping out the window and forget their damn parachute. All right. So let's get some scriptures, man, on not being hasty with thy tongue. How about that one? All right. Yeah, so I did a lesson on this guy, this demon that crept in unawares, calling himself King David. I call him Dean Clavitz. Because he's not King David at all, this guy here. And then this guy, Nahariah, was backing him up, doing videos on it, saying that he's King David, going at the elders. It's like, yo, so if you wrong about this, you could be wrong about that. You're wrong about this, saying he's King David. Now you just like, yeah, man, he going off and woo, woo, woo. No, you say you went off. Say, hey, I fucked up. That's when you knew you fucked up. That's what he should say. Excuse my language. That's when you should say, I knew I effed up. You should say that, like, I messed up, y'all. I'm sorry. Say it, man. Say it. So, I would say it's bittersweet. You know, it's bitter because we want to see our brothers on point. That's it. That's it, man. So, anyway. So, I think today, start my morning off and use you as the example, buddy. All right? This is, let's start from Sirach 11 and 10. Whether he heeds to these words or not, you was obviously watching the video. You should watch this one too. And hopefully be encouraged to do better. That's the goal. Or be cut to the heart if you get offended. If you're wrong on that, you'll be wrong again. All right, we were betting money. I'd have been rich. You'd have lost your money, buddy. You're betting on a loser, Dean Clavitz. I'm glad I ain't no betting man. But he ain't no betting man, whatever. It's 11, Sirach 11 and 10. My son, meddle not with many matters. And that's what this guy's doing. He was meddling in a matter that had nothing to do with him. I was going at this guy, Dean Clavitz, and he jumped on our page saying, y'all gonna eat your words. Didn't even need to be said. But you put yourself out there, man. Chopping block just chopping. He's just like, put my hand out there too. For what? My son, meddle not with many matters, buddy. Just teach, man. Just prophesy. Stop going at everybody. You might go at false doctrine, but going at the elder, you know they got the truth, man. Sitting in the seat of railing and scoffing. Becoming a scoffer, sitting out in the seat of a scorner. Dang, man, to get that. For if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent. You're gonna make a mistake, man. And we all make mistakes. But we have to eat those mistakes too. We gotta live with it. Alright? Thou shalt not be innocent, and if thou follow after, see, he followed after that guy, Dean Clavitz. Thou shalt not obtain, neither shalt thou escape by fleeing, man. You can't run. You ain't gonna attain to your dream that he was King David. That was you was hoping. What did y'all see? What did you think was gonna happen? He can get mad. Oh, you can't talk about me. Man, listen, you shouldn't have left that comment, and you should have went back and said, "Yo, hey, Salakia, y'all was trying to warn us." That's what he should have said. He should have said, "Yo, you was trying to warn me, but I jumped out the window and I forgot my parachute. I thought he was King David, and I was wrong." People don't want to be wrong, man. They want to skim around it. Now he putting the blame on Dean Clavitz. Dean Clavitz just doing him. You ain't have to follow his silly ass. But birds of a feather, they flock together. 1 Corinthians 14:38. But if any man be ignorant, that's you. Let him be ignorant, man. Let your ass be ignorant. You don't want to listen, that's on you. That's on you, man. But watch where it leads you to. That show you what you was doing, whatever you was doing and dealing with, is corrupting your path. Now, hopefully you have eyes to see and see clearly that Elder Apostle Sahar, he's the elder, man. All right? And you need guidance, buddy. You got the gift. I mean, you've been inspired. But wisdom is a tool that has to be used. Stupid is a choice too. All right? You can choose to be dumb. So let's get this Sirach 6:1, man. Said, I'm going to eat my words. We're going to eat our words. Well, we're going to have some pie this morning. It's going to taste kind of sweet, buddy. Chapter 6, verse 1. Instead of a friend, become not an enemy, right? You don't want to jump out leaving comments like that. Becoming an enemy to people you don't even know. We was chilling, just doing our work, rebuking the wicked, by out the car, whatever the name is. And you jumped on the page with your throw up, with your regurgitation that this guy threw up in your mouth and you threw it up on that damn page. Instead of a friend, become not an enemy, man. For thereby thou shalt inherit an ill name. All right, I forgot the dude's name. Nahariah Yahawada. You getting the ill name amongst the congregation. The community of Israelites. They looking at you, man. And the scriptures say, mark them that cause division. And contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned. And you being marked, man. Watch out for this guy. Watch out for him and Dean Clavitz. Watch out for him because he's not really prophesying. He's out You know, he's not doing the work, man. You out talking, and just like, what's his name? La'a Awar. Don't do that. They call him Bernie and Ert and Bernie. Um, they're not doing the work. They're going out teaching, but just talking heads, man. Every time you cut on the video, they're like, you gotta have the spirit. You ain't got the spirit. GMS ain't got the spirit. They ain't got the spirit. You ain't got the Holy Spirit with you. And King David is that. See, they're not doing the work. They're not going out just prophesying and trying to get us the hell out of here. All right. Extol. It says so you don't want to inherit an ill name, but that don't matter. Okay. It says shame, and now the shame will creep in, and reproach and blame. Even so shall a sinner that hath a double tongue. One day he's saying he King David, next day he's not. Double tongue. Can't trust people like that, man. That's what happened. You say King David, next thing you know he's not King David. That's what you're saying. Out of the same mouth, man. Double tongue, bruh. Extol not thyself in the counsel of thy own heart. Yeah, so what? You came into this truth, or not the truth, but began teaching and knowing that you're an Israelite. You know, you may have been drawn into that through the Spirit. But many are called, but few are going to be chosen. So extol not thyself. What the hell is the word extol mean? Let me get this real quick. Extol. Praise, man. Praise enthusiastically. That's what it kind of self-praising yourself too, buddy. I came into this truth. You know, this, and this, and I came into this truth by through the Spirit. The Spirit brought me in, not through the elders, and bro, brought you in to join in the work. I'd be against the work. Join into the labor. Extol not thyself in the counsel of thy own heart, like Dean Clavis was doing. That thy soul be not torn in pieces as a bull straying alone. All right, a bull straying alone would be done destroyed itself and everything in its path, man. And that's what y'all doing, destroying your damn selves and the people that listen to you, that follow you. See, you got 26 likes on certain videos. People trust you, man. A small group of people may trust you. I don't know why, but they do. The guy has charisma. I think he does art. So he got his videos be kind of productive, you know, like the directing on it. The visuals be nice. But sometimes it's too much. You can tell it's not focused on the doctrine. You get the doctrine right, then everything else will fall in place. All right? So it ain't the bashing, but it is to eat the pie and show that, yes, we have eaten our words and they taste sweet. Appreciate that gesture. It says, what? Thou shalt eat up thy leaves, and the leaves are for the healing of the nation. So the leaves are withering. And lose thy fruit, and leave thyself as a dry tree. So you're going to lose your fruit, man. And leave yourself as a dry tree if you don't continue in that path. Stop. You said he was King David. Now you're like, yeah, don't listen to him, his word. Because y'all got some shit going on against each other. But if y'all was cool, you probably been still pushing that shit. But I'm happy either way that he's waking up. I'm happy to eat my own words. They don't taste too bad. All right. A wicked soul shall destroy him that hath it, man. Just like a bull straying alone. You're going to destroy yourself if you're being wicked. Let that dude buy you out the car, Dean Clavis, destroy yourself. All right? So if you went off on that, that means you can go off on this too, calling the elders wicked, saying they're not the leaders of our nation spiritually. And shall make him to be laughed to scorn of his enemies. I'm not your enemy. I'm just saying, have I become your enemy because I've told you the truth? But he looked at us as enemies from what he's shown. So now you're being laughed at. I don't care. It don't matter for you to care. It matters for the one that's laughing. They're the witnesses. Sweet language will multiply friends, and that's what they were doing, giving sweet language. That's that charisma. And a fair speaking tongue will increase kind greetings. Oh, you got some type of viewers on your page. Maybe about 26, 27. Be in peace with many, nevertheless, have but one counselor of 1,000. So it's not wrong to have an elder or a counselor. All right, 1,000 people, you choose one. You have a mentor. That's what I tell my children. Whatever avenue you choose to go into, find a mentor. Get the book that they've written on, the path that they went on, the journey. So you can know how not to stumble along that same path while you're on that same journey. Follow the ones that have gotten to the water first. Nothing wrong with that. Don't follow HODC. Don't follow IUIC. Don't follow ISUPK. All right, don't follow GOCC. Don't follow Voscab, Dr. Edom. Don't follow Dean Clavis. He's a novice, and he's not King David. All right. If thou wouldest get a friend, that's what they was like. They was like friends, you know, on the internet. I don't know about personal life, but I know on the internet they seem like comrades in that gematria shit, that witchcraft, the numerology. You know. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Hope this is what this brother learns, man. Don't be hasty to credit somebody on the goddamn internet. Got some bug outs out here in the world, man. Freaks, geeks, and weirdos. Lions, tigers, and bears in the concrete jungle, man. Wolves. And sheep's clothing that'll rip you and tear you to pieces, tear your soul to pieces, man, and rip you from your salvation. Why? Because they're torn on the inside. All right, 1 Peter's 3 and 10. Shouldn't have jumped on the damn page, but I'm thankful you did, because it makes it even better, even sweeter. 1 Peter's 3 and 10. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guile. All right, and that guile is basically falsehood. And that's what they were speaking. So, all right, man may slip with his tongue, but shoot, you slipped on the whole damn banana peel. Down the hill, and you know, so it says guile, sly or cunning intelligence. You know, so deceitfulness. So you don't want to be speaking guile, man, saying that somebody's King David, then standing on that 10 toes down. Yeah, y'all gonna eat your words. You'll see the proof is coming. Watch. And I'm watching, and this is what we get. He's like, let's play it.
The scripture is, don't let Diaphacon, with his vain words in relations to him being King David, deceive you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, just a reminder, filter everything through the scriptures, man. If you can't filter it through the scriptures, then you don't want to put your money on it. If you can't put shit Diaphacon says about him being king.
He's like somebody. He sound like somebody had a bet on the damn football, basketball, sports, and lost his goddamn money. Don't bet on them. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey man, should have bet on the Phillies, man. Should have bet on the Eagles. Should have bet on Yahweh Shah. Bet on King Masha. Possibility at least. That's all I'm saying, man. So let's get back to the scripture before I get too excited. All right, verse 11. There you go, brother. Hopefully you're listening to this. 1 Peter 3 and 11. Because this is what he's doing now. Let him eschew evil. Meaning push it away. Push him away, man. And do good. Let him seek peace and ensue it, man. All right? So seek that peace. Peace represents righteousness. Doing things the right way. Bringing peace between you and the Father. Peace in your spirit. Peace between the Father and the children of Israel. Seek that peace. Seek Yahweh Shah. Stop worrying about all this other stuff. I found King David. You know? Revelations 14:4. You know, so we're gonna make mistakes, but it was a heavy mistake, man. That has led a lot of people astray, and also those people that have been led astray, some of them probably not coming back, which they probably was part of 2/3 anyway. Revelations 14:4. These are they which were not defiled with women, and this is the hopeful elect. That's what you want to be. Don't be defiled with these philosophies and false doctrines and false prophets popping up, bringing in gematria and shit. For they are virgins, all right, meaning pure, speaking the pure truth. That's it. That's what we got to do, man. Speak the truth to the best of your ability. If you stumble, hey, you slip up. But you don't want to fucking fall. Nothing wrong with you tripping here and there, but you don't want to fall. These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth, meaning following what he said to do. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile. For they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh, and that's what we are praying to be. So we got to speak this truth correctly and be the voice of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai in their physical absence, even though they're never absent in the spirit, always with us, but we become their voice. And that's just it. Not looking, pointing out, I think the Lord is over here in Miami. I think King David, nah, man, we don't know who the hell we are. Even if King David was here on the earth right now, him being King David would do nothing for us. We need Yahweh Shah. All right? Even if he was King David, he would probably rather be called, something else. Just a normal person. All right? To continue in the journey, continue in the truth, continue into the kingdom. In the kingdom, we all gonna know who we are. That's the joy about it, man. That's the trust, the element of not knowing, trust in the Lord, trust in the character that he called you to become, not boast in yourself. All right, so, yep. Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing. Now, I don't know if this dude is a wolf, a false prophet, but seeming like it because all he's doing is scoffing. Yep. Let me get that. Excuse me. It says here, Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, man. So we feeling blessed. And this guy here, Nahariah, was walking in the counsel of the ungodly. Nor standeth in the way of sinners, all right? Standing in that same way of gematria and Dean Clavid's false doctrine. Nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. That's it, sitting around just scorning the elders. That's it. You cut on the video, like, yeah, they don't know that. They don't have the truth. Bro, just teach, man. Just teach the prophecies. Matthew 7:15. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing. I believe they're false prophets. I believe this guy is sincere, but he can be sincerely wrong, as Apostle Gabar likes to say. Right? You can be sincerely wrong, man. And when you are wrong, you should admit that shit. You gotta go back and backtrack everything that you've broken. Try to fix it. You should have been right back on our page. Hey, man, sorry about that. That told y'all to eat. Y'all gonna eat your words. It was wrong. So just going back and fixing what the hell I messed up. That's why I left it up there. I ain't even take it down. I said, okay, we're gonna see. We will see. And I do see. Beware of false prophets, man, which come to you in sheep's clothing, calling themselves Israelites. But inwardly they are ravening wolves, wolves that'll tear you away from your dream of the kingdom, tear you away from your salvation. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Right, because the Lord said he's not the author of confusion. So if there's any confusion, that means it's of the devil, of deception, witchcraft, gematria, you know? Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit. All right, good for the soul, good for the building up of our nation. You know, spitting out fruit, but it's rotten fruit or poison or toxic. Or the tree is malnourished. But a corrupt tree will bring forth evil fruit, man. Bad doctrines. You know, falsehood, saying this man is King David and standing on that. Now you gotta eat your words, saying shit like this.
You know what I'm saying? King David's gonna be revealed at a certain time. You know what I mean? But you saying something about, oh, why do I got spy planes and helicopters flying over my head? Look, man, we in a time of war, man. This helicopter...
You pissed off. You pissed off. As you should be, man.
How can you be of the house of David when you're going against David, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Right to the... That's 144.
Mm-hmm. This is the video that got him right here.
Man, Ashton, man, how can you be of the house of David, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Right to the point, man. It's 144.
Oh, shit. 144, he dropped the bomb.
Man, Ashton, man, how can you be of the house of David when you're going against David, bro?
Like, I knew it. Shalom delivered the fire the old school way. Ain't no old school way. This guy's a newbie. All right, how you get to the comments? There we go. Back at it. And boom. You guys are going to eat your words. Watch. The proof is coming. Now, Nahariah, did your proof come yet? That's all I'm asking. Anything else will be uncivilized. Any other comments, anything else going to get blocked, deleted, whatever. You make a video, probably won't do one in return because this is not a malicious attack. This is saying you was wrong. I'm eating my pie and it tastes sweet. And I commend this brother on coming out and saying and rebuking this guy, Dean Cleavis. And now he need to come out with a video saying, yes, Apostle Hard and the elders under him are the ones that are leading the way towards the kingdom right now, righteously. And we need to follow suit and use them as examples to continue. Look at the longevity. Look at the experience. Look at the intelligence, the intellect, the spirit that can be gained from the apostles and learn from them in the doctrine that builds foundations up that we can also grow and build from. That's what the Lord has blessed them with and blessed us with to do. Not come, hey man, this is, they go, King David right here. Next week. All right, so I'm done with this, man. Let me read one more precept. It says, a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. Neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit, right? Not every elder is an elder, man. I don't care what they say. Just, I don't care if they stand next to great men that I believe are great. They have not shown themselves, they may not have shown themselves to be elders in the right way, so it is what it is. But you can't take someone's work from them and their longevity. All right. So now, verse 19. Every tree that bringeth forth good fruit, that bringeth not forth good fruit. All right. That's not good fruit. Calling himself King David and you backing him up. I see he's saying, he's admitting it now, saying he's not King David. This guy's not King David, you know? But now you should go back and say, hey, look, I was wrong. Say it like that, I was wrong. Well, nobody do that on the internet. Y'all, you people always jump out there and just be like, yeah, so anyway. So he's not King David, right? And, he's wicked dude. Why don't you just come out and say, hey, I was wrong, I led you astray. I was wrong. Say that. Just like La'ar War, the dude in Mississippi, the maniac. Never came out once and said he was fucking wrong. Anyway, that's a whole nother topic. So I end it here. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down, it's being cut down and cast into the fire. So you be happy that the Lord woke you up out of that spell that you was in to show you that you was being wicked, man. You was going off, talking shit about the elders when the Lord showed you it's more fingers pointing back at you than what you able to point at them. All right, so I'm eating my pie today, and that's just it. And I'm gonna savor the flavor. All right, the water to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and Kal Halayim La Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. All right, and shalom to you, Akim and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and in truth, not just in sincerity, because you could be sincerely wrong, like this guy. All right, shalom.